Namaste. Myself Triveni Khurana, Assistant Professor, Faculty of Physiotherapy and Rehabilitation. Today we are going to discuss about introduction of musculoskeletal disorders relating to ergonomics. Musculoskeletal disorders are injuries that affect human body movement or musculoskeletal system, including muscle, tendon, ligament, nerve, disc, and blood vessels. Common musculoskeletal disorders of neck and shoulder are bursitis, tendon-related disorders, tendinitis of shoulder, bicipital tendinitis, infraspinatus tendinitis, supraspinatus tendinitis, subscapularis tendinitis, rotator cuff lesions, impingement syndrome, frozen shoulder, cervical vertebrae spondylitis, and thoracic outlet syndrome. Common musculoskeletal disorders related to elbow, wrist, and hand are epicondylitis, lateral epicondylitis, medial epicondylitis, olecranon bursitis, conditions affecting the shoulder, cubital tunnel syndrome, ulnar tunnel syndrome, radial tunnel syndrome, carpal tunnel syndrome, pronator and anterior introitious syndrome, tenosynovitis, decurrence synosynovitis, intersection syndrome, hand and wrist pain, and the vibration exposure related are hand-arm vibration syndromes. Other common names for musculoskeletal disorders regarding ergonomics are repetitive motion injury or repetitive stress injury or overuse injury. The problem with using that kind of terminology is that it implicates a singular cause for damage to the musculoskeletal system, that is repetition and stress. This is limiting because more and more research is pointing to multiple causative risk factors leads to musculoskeletal disorders. The cause of musculoskeletal disorders or exposure to risk factors are when work is exposed to musculoskeletal disorder risk factor, they begin to fatigue. When fatigue outturns their body's recovery system, worker develop a musculoskeletal imbalance. Over time, as fatigue continues to outturn recovery and a musculoskeletal imbalance persists, a musculoskeletal disorder develops. These risk factors can be broken up in two categories. These are work-related risk factors and individual-related risk factors. So, the root cause of musculoskeletal disorders is exposure to musculoskeletal disorder risk factors, both work-related risk factor and individual-related risk factors. Now, let's see about work-related risk factors, or we can say that ergonomic risk factors. Workplace design play a crucial role in the development of an musculoskeletal disorders. When a worker is asked to do work that is outside his body's capabilities and limitations, he is being asked to put his musculoskeletal system at risk. In these situations, an objective evaluation of workstation design tells us the worker's recovery system will not be able to keep up with the fatigue that will cause by performing the job. The evaluation will tell that ergonomic risk factors are present. Worker is at risk of developing a musculoskeletal imbalance and a musculoskeletal disorder is an imminent reality. There are three primary ergonomic risk factors, and these are high task repetition, forceful exertion, and repetitive or sustained awkward postures. What is high task repetition? Many work tasks and cycles are repetitive in nature and are frequently controlled by hourly or daily production targets and work processes. High task repetition, when combined with other risk factors such as high force or awkward postures, can contribute to the formation of musculoskeletal disorder. The job is considered highly repetitive if the cycle time is 30 seconds or less. What is forceful exertion? Many work tasks require high force loads on the human body. Muscle effort increases in response to high force requirement, increasing associated fatigue, which can lead to musculoskeletal disorders. Repetitive or sustained awkward posture. In this, awkward posture places excessive force on joints and overload the muscle and tendons around the affected joints of the body, most efficient when they operate closest to the mid-range motion of the joint. Risk of musculoskeletal disorders is increased when joints are worked outside of this mid-range repetitively or for sustained period of time without adequate recovery time. Exposure to these workplace risk factors puts worker at a higher level of musculoskeletal disorder risk. It's a common sense, high task repetition, forceful exertion, and repetitive or sustained awkward postures fatigue the worker's body beyond their ability to recover, leading to musculoskeletal imbalance and eventually an musculoskeletal disorder. Now, what are the individual related risk factors? Human beings are multidimensional. Limiting ourselves to a singular cause of musculoskeletal disorders will limit our ability to create a prevention strategy that addresses the multidimensional worker. We need to address both workplace risk factor and individual risk factors. Individual risk factors include poor work practice, poor overall health habits, poor rest and recovery, poor nutrition, poor fitness, and poor hydration. Now, what is poor work practice? Workers who use poor work practices, body mechanics, and lifting techniques are introducing unnecessary risk factors that can contribute to musculoskeletal disorders. These poor practices create unnecessary stress on their bodies that increases fatigue and decreases their body's ability to properly recover. What is poor overall health habits? Workers who smoke, drink excessively, are obese, or exhibit numerous other poor health habits are putting themselves at risk for not only musculoskeletal disorders but also for other chronic diseases that will shorten their life and health span. Now, what is poor rest and recovery? Musculoskeletal disorders develop when fatigue outturns the worker's recovery system, causing a musculoskeletal imbalance. Workers who do not get adequate rest and recovery put themselves at higher risk. Now, what is poor nutrition, poor fitness, and poor hydration? For a country as well as US, alarming number of people are malnourished, dehydrated, and at such a poor level of physical fitness that climbing one flight of stairs puts many people out of breath. Workers who do not take care of their bodies are putting themselves at higher risk of developing musculoskeletal and chronic health problems. In exposure to individual risk put workers at a higher level of musculoskeletal disorder risk. Just like workplace risk factor, individual risk factor are common sense. When a worker uses poor work practice, has bad health habits, doesn't get adequate rest and recovery, and doesn't take care of their bodies with a good nutrition and fitness regime, they are at greater risk for fatigue to outturn their recovery system. Having poor overall health profile puts them at greatest risk of developing a musculoskeletal imbalance and eventually musculoskeletal disorders. Thank you.